No one expected this, but Finebaum names the best college football coach facing intense pressure. Did you see it? If not, follow this news and subscribe to the channel. DeBoer faces a monumental task as the new commander of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Replacing none other than the legendary Nick Saban, DeBoer arrives in Tuscaloosa with a gigantic weight on his shoulders. The transition of coaches in the realm of college football is always a topic of broad debate and speculation, but the change at Alabama carries a special burden. Unlike Sharon Moore in Michigan, who was already part of the team and contributed to winning the national title last season, DeBoer does not enjoy the same level of continuity in his new home. This factor not only increases the inherent challenges of adaptation but also raises the expectations of a program accustomed to competing and winning at the highest level. According to renowned ESPN analyst Paul Finebaum, while Moore might breathe a bit easier having already demonstrated his capability in critical moments, DeBoer does not have that luxury. In his appearance on the Dan Patrick Show, Finebaum was emphatic in stating that for DeBoer, not reaching the playoffs would already be seen as a failure. A statement that resonates not as a criticism but as a reflection of the monumental expectation created during the Saban era. So, DeBoer has a great challenge, it seems, as Finebaum said. The new coach is no stranger to pressure, having already demonstrated his competence in previous programs. However, leading Alabama requires more than technical skills. It requires an ability to connect with a community that lives and breathes college football, celebrating each victory as its own achievement and feeling each defeat with equal intensity. DeBoer's task is in some ways even greater than Moore's because the tradition at Bama is bigger. I believe he will continue strong and victorious. What do you think? At the end of the video, comment. Here's some great news for Bama. The return of LT Overton to practice is a boost to the competitive spirit of the Alabama Crimson Tide as the 2024 season rapidly approaches. The defensive lineman, who recently transferred from Texas A&M to join the team in the spring under then-coach Nick Saban, has been generating considerable expectations since his arrival. After a brief absence during the first 2 days of the preseason camp, Overton, a former five-star prospect from Milton, Georgia, rejoined the team activities on Saturday morning. This break, as explained by defensive coordinator Kane Womack, was due to health issues, but fortunately, the situation was quickly resolved, allowing his return to the field. Overton's presence is particularly crucial this year, as he will compete for the bandit position on the defensive line with Jamarian Latham. With 23 games already played in his college career and a record of 48 tackles, 3 for loss, and 1 sack, Overton brings not only talent but also experience that could be vital for the Tide's defense. His return is a strong boost for the team that held its third of 20 scheduled preseason practices on Saturday morning. With the season opener set for August 31st against Western Kentucky, each training session is an essential step in preparing for a year that promises to be challenging. Let's move forward. Here's a guy well known at Bama, making headlines. Tyrell Shavers is an exemplar of overcoming challenges and dedicated perseverance, whose journey in football is marked as much by patience as by determination to achieve his goals. After a modest start at the University of Alabama, where his output was limited to a single reception in 3 seasons, Shavers did not let his scant use on the Crimson Tide define his career. Shavers' path is a testament to his resilience. After leaving Alabama, he had a brief stint at Mississippi State, where his opportunities were also limited. However, his transfer to San Diego State turned into the turning point he was searching for. In 2 seasons with the Aztecs, Shavers racked up 38 receptions for 643 yards and 3 touchdowns, a significant improvement that demonstrated not only his ability but also his still untapped potential. This evolution did not go unnoticed at the professional level. Shavers, who initially joined the practice squad of the Buffalo Bills, is now fighting to solidify his position in the team's aerial game for the 2024 season. His words to the NFL's official website reflect the mindset of an athlete who is fully focused on the present and future, without dwelling on past challenges. Tomorrow is a new opportunity, and I'm going to seize it, stated Shavers, showing his commitment to improve every day. Buffalo Bills coach Sean McDermott shares this positive outlook, highlighting Shavers' consistency and work ethic. McDermott praised Shavers for his methodical and persistent approach, even when not actively on the field, noting that he is one of the first to arrive and one of the last to leave. This behind-the-scenes dedication is what the coach describes as exemplary, noting that Shavers is a vivid example of consistency for his teammates and the organization. Many guys from Bama are making their mark in the NFL because the training developed is very good, as we always expect. Another Bama standout taking on a football program. Christian Jones, a name synonymous with success and dedication in football, begins a new chapter in his sports journey as the new head coach of Paul Bryan High School. The school announced this significant leadership change last Friday, welcoming one of its most distinguished alumni to lead its football program. Jones, whose career is filled with notable achievements, replaces John McKenzie, recently appointed head coach at Vigor. At 31, Jones brings a wealth of experience both on and off the field. As a player, Jones excelled at Alabama as a wide receiver and kick returner, leaving an indelible mark with 85 receptions, 1,030 yards, and 7 touchdowns, plus 5 return touchdowns during his college career. His efforts helped lead the Crimson Tide to national titles in 2012 and 2013, and his excellence was recognized with inclusion on the first-team All-SEC in 2013. After his time at Alabama, Jones had a brief stint in the NFL with the Miami Dolphins and then a productive career in the Canadian Football League, playing for Toronto, Saskatchewan, and Edmonton. Most recently, Jones contributed his skills as a special teams coach and athletics coach at Central High School, an experience he deeply values as a platform for learning and personal growth. Paul Bryan High School, though it has faced its challenges on the field since its founding in 2003, sees in Jones not just a coach, but a leader capable of revitalizing its football program. The Stampede, as the school's team is known, seeks to recover from a modest record and find the success that has been elusive, particularly in playoff games where it still seeks its first victory. Jones speaks passionately about the importance of establishing and maintaining high standards, something he learned during his years at Alabama and in his recent coaching experience. It's all about a standard and making sure that standard is maintained every day, not just talking about it, but showing it with actions, said Jones, emphasizing the importance of consistent excellence and commitment to ongoing growth and accountability. Just as he stood out at Bama, he's now bringing that experience elsewhere. Do you remember him? Comment your thoughts, your opinion matters.